this is like a long experiment kind of thing, and I don't even know if I'm going to post it. Might not. So remember that, future mags. Remember that. You might not be posting this, okay? Okay, cool, cool, cool. And by the way, you suck. A little bit of a backstory. I love sea monkeys. I have sea monkeys. They're a little experiment thing. I don't want to go into details about them. If like anybody doesn't know what they are, then I will link a video below. Most likely, remember that, future mags. Link a video below saying what like they are, like showing somebody else's video of them talking about what they are. So like I found a really informative one, I guess. I don't know, you could just Google or something, I don't know, I'll find something that talks about what they are, because I ain't got the times. Well, I got the times, but I cannot be bothered with the explanation. I'll probably butcher it anyway. It'll probably confuse everybody. So, sea monkeys, I'm just gonna talk to y'all like you know what they are, if you haven't like researched them or anything like that. If you've never owned them, just Google them. Just Google, because I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. They're cute little swimmy thingies. Okay, they're cute little swimmy thingies with lots of legs and stuff like that. Okay, okay. So basically, I had some back when I was in high school, and they basically all died straight away, and I got really upset. And then I didn't have any more until like very recently, like probably like the beginning of this year, maybe, or around the end of last year. I don't know actually. It was recent. It was this year, obviously, but it was. I never really planned to have them ever again, but then suddenly, like, my mom and my brother got me some more, and I was like, hey, oh, okay, cool, I'll try again. Like, I did say I wanted to try again eventually, so I guess I just contradicted myself. Sick one, Mag, sick one. I was gonna try again eventually, but like I didn't want to make a big deal out of trying again, like, because it upset me so much before, because I get connected to things so easily, so fast, so I didn't really want to just try again straight away. Like, I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that, I don't know. But obviously, you know, my mom and my brother got me some more anyway, and so I'm trying again. And I had a lot of little ones, like with my new lot. I had a lot of little ones, and then they all just disappeared. And I can't remember exactly how it all went, but it's like I was back and forth, I think, having some little ones in the same tank. And then, like, eventually they all disappeared and I gave up. But I never touched the tank. Never touched, because it's just a small little thing and it just stays out of the way. So I was like, I never really touch it. So eventually, like, I had one big one swimming around in there, and I was just like, yo, how did I not notice you? Like, legit, he had been swimming around in there, and I didn't realize he was there, so I called him Uno. He was the first one I ever named, and I got super connected because I'd never named them before. Whenever I was singing, he would watch, and it was cute. He would go up to the side and watch me. Like, I was used to sea monkeys, whenever you go over to the tank and talk to them, I was used to them always coming to the side. And so, like, you know, I don't know why I found it so special with him, but it was whenever I was singing and stuff, he would come to the side, and it was like as soon as I said his name, he would come straight to the side. Now, many sea monkeys have done that with me, so why is it a big deal? I don't know. But I just found it really cute, and it was the fact that it was the first sea monkey that I ever named, and it was just, you know, I just fell in love with him, and I was worried about, like, him passing away or something. But then eventually, like, he got pregnant somehow. Like, he was pregnant, so I was like, oh, he is a she now. Okay. Like, I did read somewhere that they can change their gender or something super fast or something. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. But he got pregnant, and then wait, my son's that's saying stuff. Shh. Please, shush. Please, shush. Chill. I read somewhere that they can change their gender or something, and the females can fertilize their own eggs and stuff or something, and they don't need no man. They don't need no man. Legit. So I found that interesting, and I don't know if Uno was a girl from the beginning or if he was a boy that turned into a girl. I have no idea. I don't know if that fact is true, but I don't know. I don't know. But eventually, like, I was a bit worried because I was wondering if maybe when they drop their eggs they die or something. I wasn't worried about them dropping the eggs until, like, okay, it was something I started to question after Uno. Uno, eventually he disappeared. He had disappeared and I didn't know where he went, and I was really confused. I was like, yo, where you at? Where you at, girl? Where you at? And then, like, eventually I found him at the bottom of the tank. I found his body at the bottom of the tank, and that was a bike. I found his body at the bottom of the tank, and I was upset. I was just emotional about it, and it sounds really silly, but I just got really connected to this little sea monkey, and it was strange, but I did the same before. Like, after that I said, okay, I'm completely done with sea monkeys now. I'm completely done, because Uno broke my heart, because I got so connected and I didn't know what I had done wrong, because I was following all the instructions I was given. I was following all the instructions, yeah, but like, and he was the only one in there, so like the facts, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. But yeah, he passed away. But I said I was done with sea monkeys completely after that. But I didn't, like, because I remembered he was pregnant, so I was like, did he drop his eggs though? I don't really want to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of them if the eggs are dropped, because, you know, I want to be able to, like, look after them if, like, because for Uno, I want to look after his kids just in case, you know, the eggs hatch or something. I don't know if he put them down or something, you know what I mean? So, I didn't get rid of the tank still. And, well, obviously, some time passed, and I left it on the window ledge, like, for a long time. And then, one day I just opened the curtains and there was 2 big ones in there. 2 big ones. And they're still there with me now, like, and I was like, wow, how did I not notice you 2? Because there was 2 big ones, and they are both now pregnant. And so, you know, I feel like the cycle of it will carry on. And there was this woman on YouTube that I watched, and she had her sea monkeys at the time. During that video, it said 2 years. She had them for 2 years. She had an aquarium for 2 years. She kept it going for 2 years. And I was just thinking, like, everybody refers to sea monkeys as just like a fun experiment, like a toy or something. But at the end of the day, I don't fully believe that they're a chemical reaction. I do feel they're alive. It is weird how they come to life, because it must be a chemical kind of reaction. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I do think they're alive. Because everybody, like, not everybody, but some people out there believe that they're not alive. But I believe they're alive. I don't think they're a toy. I believe they're a fun little thing to experiment with, but they're still alive. They're still alive. So, yeah, I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but there's 2 sea monkeys swimming around in there. Can it? Okay, I'll turn it so that where the magnifying thingy is, I'll know if anything's showing up. Oh, where they are. Okay, there's one. I'll move myself. There's one there. There's one right there. and the other one is right at the bottom where you can't exactly see it. But yeah, hopefully that showed it quite well ish. Not really, but it was probably blurry, but I tried. But I still had well, those are my sea monkeys now. That's an update on my sea monkeys. But I still had the same tank from the first. This sounds gross, but I kept the tank from the first time I ever had sea monkeys, the time I lost them all, and the water it evaporates slowly. That's what it does. It evaporates slowly. And basically last night I topped up this one because it was down here. There's like a line. You can kind of see there's like a line of where the water went down to. I don't know if you can actually see it on the camera, but there's actually a line there. And I topped it up because I was like, okay, Una may not be here still, but I have to look after his kids, and if they're gonna have kids, I have to look after theirs. And after this, if they all pass away, then I'm done. But you see, my brother had this idea. He was like, because he saw that I still had the old tank from when I first ever had sea monkeys, and he was all like, "Yo, you should fill that up. You should fill that up with water and just see what happens." Because I hadn't washed it out or anything. It sounds so gross. So when I topped up the green one, obviously I topped up my first ever one, and it's all gross and icky. It was all crystallized and stuff, and that's nasty. But I don't know if anything is actually gonna happen, but at this point I'm just experimenting. I'm not really expecting anything to happen, to be honest, but if they've dropped babies many times, like the eggs and stuff, and all you do for the eggs is you just add water, like maybe one of my old ones drops eggs or something, and maybe there's eggs in there, and because I've never washed it out or anything, which sounds so gross again, but yeah, I never washed it out. I never got rid of it either, obviously. So this is my first ever one, and you can tell because like me and my brother have the same colour, so that's my name on it. I'm not expecting anything to happen at this point. I might just end up posting this video because like I'm not exactly expecting too much to happen. But I'll update in a couple of days. I'll just give it a couple of days because yeah, I'm not expecting too much to happen really. But it's just a fun little experiment, you know? It's just a fun little experiment. It's dusty around the sides because I haven't used it in a long time. There's a dead floaty fly in there, so that's always nice. I'm not actually expecting anything to happen. I've said that quite a few times now, but it's just a little experiment. It's just something I'm experimenting with. So yeah, that's an update on sea monkeys. First ever video about sea monkeys, I should say. Yeah, so that's my video about the sea monkeys and stuff. That's it. That's really it. I'll give an update in a couple of days. I don't exactly remember how many days it is. I can't remember the amount of days you have to wait to see any like movement or anything from the sea monkeys. So I can't remember. I think, is it like 2 or is it a week? I can't remember. I can look at the paperwork or something. I'll figure it out. But if I don't see anything after first I'll give it a week, and then I'll maybe just wait till the rest of the month. And if I don't see anything in like this old tank, then it's like obviously it doesn't work. Like legit, I don't see any point in leaving it for a longer time after that because like legit, what's the point? But I won't give up straight after a week. I'll just, if it doesn't work after a week, I'll just be like, okay, well, no point in getting rid of it yet. Just wait the rest of the month out, and if it doesn't, nothing happens, then nothing happens. Like legit, I don't expect anything to happen, but it was just something, just my brother told me to experiment because he has a theory that something might happen. It's like I might get new sea monkeys or something from it or something. Would they be counted as old sea monkeys? Because that's my first ever tank. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'll update if anything happens, and if I don't update within the month, then obviously nothing happens. Like, you know, we'll get to next month, then I'll say, oh yeah, nothing happened, so legit no point. But I don't know if I'll be getting rid of the water or not. I might just let it evaporate and just go down. If anything happens after the month, that would be weird, but it would still be an update. Basically, the first sign of movement will be the first damn update, and I'm just gonna say within this week, like this week. I mean, what day is it? I don't know what day is it then. What? Yeah, within this week. Yeah, it's Monday. So within this week, or at the end of this month, because this month has only just started. We're on the 3rd of July. Tomorrow's the 4th of July! Oh! Girl! Where is she? Girl! I see you, girl! Ah! I can't believe I just realized tomorrow's the 4th of July. Yes, queen, yes! This is a fidget spinner video. I did a new fidget spinner video. Go check it out if it's not already uploaded. Like, I think that's the first thing I'm probably gonna upload. I don't know, but like, legit. Oh my gosh, I just realized it was the 4th of July. We were there. Fireworks. Oh, why did I get so hyped about that? I'm British. I don't know, but legit, it's my girl's day. It's my girl's day to shine. Independence Day, yo! It's my girl's day. It's my wife's day. Libs, yes, girl. Anyways, completely off topic. But anyways, yeah. So I'll just give an update on the first sign of movement, and if nothing happens by like the end of this month, then y'all know nothing's probably gonna happen, but I'm still gonna like maybe keep it open. Maybe keep it open. Just leave it till the water evaporates, and if it's gone, it's gone. I'll keep it open. So there could be a sign of movement like after this month, but my main focus is this month, and I won't focus on it too much after this month. But if I do happen to see a sign of movement that is not a fly swimming around in the water, like next month, then you know, I'll just update. I'll give an update on the end of the month, and to say like, oh yeah, nothing happened, but I'll still leave it open. But like, I'll just wait this month out, just watch it, just keep my eye out for it, and if nothing happens, nothing happens. If something happens, then yay! That's something for everybody else to experiment with too. So, I mean, it still could work. I don't know if it depends on if your sea monkey dropped eggs in there or not. It still could work. Maybe mine dropped eggs. Maybe mine didn't drop eggs. But like, it still could work. Even if it doesn't work for me, it still could work for anybody else out there. So like, I recommend y'all to give it a try. But like, legit, like, why would you have kept your first ever or an old sea monkey tank around for a long ass time without washing out or something? Like, y'all ain't as nasty as me. Come on now, really? I'm sure nobody out there is nasty like that. Like, y'all ain't as nasty as I am. But yeah, anyways, I'll update. I'll update when or if something happens. So yeah, bye bye.